Windows wide, the curtains fly to catch the evening breeze. Without you here to keep me warm, believe I'd rather freeze. Believe I'd rather freeze. And how long can we walk that line between the sea and sand? How long can we buy?
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. We are just getting started on schoolwork today. I am hooped. I don't know what is going on with me lately, but I am really struggling with like insomnia. And like I keep waking up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I just like can't go back to sleep. Yes, it's kind of, I don't know if it's like stress related or what, I don't know, but I'm just not sleeping well. Today we are getting all of our schoolwork done this morning. The kids have youth group tonight, so they'll be going to that. And then also, I completely forgot, I meant to tell you guys and I totally forgot. It's like kind of a strange emotion. My parents just closed on their house, and yeah, they just sold their house, and that is like the house that we moved into when we moved out here from Oregon when I was pregnant with Kennedy. We lived there with them for a little while I was pregnant with Kennedy.
Even further than that, like that was you moved out here and lived while we were in college.
No, in high school.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, my parents moved here into this house my junior year, at the end of my junior year of high school, and I ended up moving back to Oregon and finishing my school year there and living with a friend. I don't know if I've ever talked about that.
That's podcast material.
That's a good podcast material. So yeah, that house has been like a part of my life since I was 17, and we brought Kennedy home from the hospital to that house because we were still living with them. We actually brought Shelby home from the hospital to that house too, because
Shelby in that house?
Because the apartment that we were living in, do you remember that?
Oh, the smoke infested one.
Yeah, we moved into an apartment that someone died in. Yeah. And then the person who lived there smoked inside the apartment, and it like permeated everything, all the walls, everything. It was so bad. They'd like whatever bombed the apartment, what's that called? Where they like close everything, they remove all the oxygen from it. Like you can't even leave a plant in there. And so, anyways, yeah, they did. Oh my gosh, they did all this stuff, and that was right when I was giving birth to Shelby. So we ended up going to my parents' house and staying with them for like the first, I don't know, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks or something of Shelby's life. So it's just like that house has been a part of.
We all lived there.
Yeah, we've all lived there. Yeah, we've all lived there. Like my sister and Pete lived there for a time too. And then obviously after my parents moved to their new place that they live, y'all know my sister and Pete rented that house. So it's like been a part of our family for so long, and now it's gone. Like now it's sold. Someone else is gonna live there, and I'm not okay about it.
Oh, hello, busy mom. Oh, hello, busy mom. Look at that face. Look at that face.
He's starting to like try to resist his morning nap. Like usually he takes his morning nap very easily, and now he's starting to kind of like resist a little bit. So still sleeping really well. Like I have no complaints. He's still sleeping really well at night and all of that stuff too. But Mommy! My little wild child. Her sisters taught her to sing Shake Your Booty. So now she says, it's Nene's. So now she sings and dances and says, shake your booty. Don't you? Yeah? Do you sing Shake a Booty? Yeah. You sing inappropriate songs thanks to your older siblings? So, y'all, I got a bunch of DMs after our last video where Sierra and I shared. And I shared it on my personal channel today too, and y'all are excited. The people are excited for our podcast. You want to be a guest on the podcast?
She's actually, yeah, she's gonna be the producer.
You gonna produce it?
Millie, pull that up for us. Like Google Docs. It's not like a chicken nugget.
It smells like a chicken nugget. Anyway, so we're very, very excited, and I don't know if I think I might have misspoke in the vlog because I did in my other video. It comes out April 1st, which is a Wednesday. The episodes are gonna go up on Wednesdays.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I thought for some reason I said Monday. I might have, I don't know. But it's gonna be Wednesdays. And we've changed the name of it, so I'm really glad that we didn't tell you guys the name last time because we changed the name and the name is even better.
It starts on the 1st, but certain people get early access.
Well, yeah, so if you're on the book launch team, then you get the first 2 episodes early. But the book launch team applications close on Friday. So I'll have that link down below again if you missed that. Talked about it in the other video.
He's like a court jester. Check this out. So I dug up our old photo album from when Kennedy and maybe Shelby, I think this one's primarily Kennedy, but from when she was a baby and when we used to live at Jeff and Darlene's house. I mean, some of the first photos here of the kiddos. So cute. Uncle Pete, Aunt Savannah. So these are all pictures of Kennedy basically when she was born and taken at the house up the street. That was her first house. Look at her. Little jaundiced baby. So cute. That was oh my gosh, she was so little. One of our favorite pictures of Kennedy. Look at that. That's just a regular like 16-ounce water bottle right there. No, there she is. I remember a lot of that with the bird. Riley and Kennedy asleep in the minivan. So anyways, so many memories of, oh, there's the fireplace, and that's when my mom came to visit Kennedy for the very first time. So that was the fireplace at their house. It may look familiar because that was Pete and Ashley's old fireplace when they were renting from them. But that was our first home. That was our first little family home. Her folks let us stay there for a little bit until we got our own place and had enough money basically to move out on our own. So. So cute, but very sad to see that house go. So I might throw the kids in the car, or maybe Angie will, and just go say our final goodbyes if we're not trespassing.
Always mine. Ooh, you're always mine. Ooh, I hold my breath, no give and take. I could never walk away. The giving ground, no back and forth. I promise you I'm always yours, and you're always mine. Ooh.
All right, so we just came down here with the kids, letting the little ones sleep a little bit in the car, but we just kind of came down to say goodbye to the house because somebody else is going to be moving in there, and it's just crazy.
Dude, do you remember when your mom had like the whole master bedroom as like quilt central?
Yes, the master bedroom was her quilting studio, and her and my dad slept in a different bedroom. They didn't even use the master bedroom. They just used the guest room, and she had that as like her quilting studio. But like I have so many memories in that house, so many memories. Gosh, the beginning of my pregnancy with Shelby.
Oh my goodness.
Hooked up to the IV machines and the Zofran dip would have been nice. The Zofran, like dip as in case of dip, not like dip. Gross. Anyways, yeah, I mean there's more than a decade worth of memories in that house, and you guys have to remember that for me this house is so meaningful because up to this point we lived in probably 20 to 25 different homes before my parents bought that one. We moved all the time. There was never a feeling of like this is my childhood home or anything like that. So this is as close to a childhood home as I will ever get. And so to see it, like, I don't know why he brought me here, because it's like, are you trying to make me cry? Because I'm feeling feelings and I don't have time to feel feelings right now. But it's just, yeah, I mean, I hope that another family moves in and as blessed as we were, but
do you remember? So
I dated different guys in that house.
Give me the camera. I remember when Pete and I drove across the country out here, when you and your sister flew out here. Pete and I drove. I remember pulling down this street, pulling into the neighborhood and thinking, dude, your parents are freaking rich. What is this place?
It's because we moved here from Oregon and the housing prices are so high there that like when we lived there, my family, we lived in a manufactured home. So it wasn't like a trailer park, but it was a manufactured home park. So it was just little box manufactured homes. That's what we lived in Oregon. And then when my parents moved here, they bought this house. And I remember the same thing, like it's on almost an acre. And I was like, dang, my parents bought us a big house. Because up to that point, we'd lived in apartments.
I lived in an
and
apartment,
manufactured home, and he lived in an apartment. Like neither one of us grew up with like these grandiose childhood homes or anything like that. So like this is, it's a lot of both of our memories. You too.
And our kids. That's what's cool too. So anyways, I just thought it'd be fun. We can wrap it up. I'm getting sad over here.
All right, so we finished our group subjects. Some of them, I should say. And we are getting ready to do a science experiment. This is not sponsored. Oh, I thought there was someone standing at the door. It's not. It's a little Tykes car. But I thought there was someone standing at the door. Anyways, I don't know, it just freaked me out. But this is what we've been using for some science experiments. It's like a monthly subscription. I'm just telling you what we're using. It's not sponsored. Anyway, so kids, they love the Mel Science. I love the Mel Science too.
Where did he go?
It's fun for me. This must have been the December one. I just put them in my drawer and do them when we can, so I don't know like if they're supposed to be done during a certain time frame or whatever, but we carest not, do we? No. So they're gonna be doing some snow and a Christmas tree.
I'm trying to watch that one, but I'm excited to see how that one lays.
Also, we finished our science unit, the space one, so switched over and made the wall for water in our world. They're not nearly as impressed with me as I am with myself. I thought it was a good one.
Shelby was laughing because
They don't really care.
Water, gas, liquid, and solid.
We've been dancing with our eyes from across the room. I've been calculating strategy when to say hello. I've been waiting for my moment. Someone swooped in and stole it. Oh no, oh no. I see you over there with your long legs.
Let's go sneakily get in the car. They're trying to escape quietly so the babies don't go bananas. But I'm gonna get ready to take this crew, the ladies and the two gentlemen, to youth group, and then I think Mama Bear. It's always so loud. I'm sorry. It's just always loud in here. I get used to
We came
it.
down this morning and we thought everyone was gone because it was just normal. It was quiet.
Yeah, but
We
it's
thought
very
like
it's very rare that there's not at least two people talking at the same exact time. So I apologize to you guys on behalf of us, but it's just the way it is around here. Anyways, we're gonna go. Here we go, a little mid-drift action. Wish I could snuggle, but anyhow, I'm gonna leave this here, babe. I'll put it on the counter.
Long enough, I can't wait anymore. It's a shot in the dark.